Imagine you die, hit by a truck, trying to save random pedestrians. It's all over. No turning back now. Your whole life secluded to your room and scared of the outside world. In that one moment, you get forced out of your safe place. You die. Just to wake up in another world as a baby. A second chance, you might say, to possibly overcome your past and finally become the person you always wanted to be, but couldn't. This is Mushoku Tensei, or Jobless Reincarnation for all you non-weebs out there. And what I just described to you was the first minute and a half of the series. And if a series can hit you that deep, that soon, it's already got me invested. And I know what you're thinking. It's just another isekai. And if you were thinking that, well, sit down and shut up. Anyways, this is a coming-of-age / redemption story for our main protagonist, Rudeus, a shut-in, or NEET for lack of a better term, basically who stays inside all day, playing video games and jerking off to hentai. Cause that ain't the dream, right? But obviously things get more complicated when he dies and gets reincarnated. And then he wakes up to being held by a hot MILF. Already has a W in this world so far. See, the thing I find most amazing about Mushoku Tensei in general is just how damn relatable the protagonist is. Over the span of 24 episodes, we see Rudeus evolve, much like a normal person, but in a way most nerds / weebs / gamers, you know what I'm getting at, can relate to. The anxiety of going out after being bullied, the pressure you put on yourself to change but feel like you can't. These are all things Rudeus go through and overcome throughout his journey.
怖くて一歩も踏み出せない。心の中で本気になると誓っても、体は決してついてこない。泣きそうだ。
The other cast of characters that Rudeus meets along the way are great as well, such as the aggressive little tsundere, cannot say that word, Eris, or the fantasy embodiment of Johnny Sins, Rudeus' father, Paul. There's been so much thought put into all these characters that even though they have their own little cartoony niches, they still feel like real people who tackle real problems, and that says a lot. Oh yeah, did I mention how incredible the animation is? The animation for this series is mouth-watering, and the studio responsible for this work of art is Studio Bind, a studio that was solely created to work on Mushoku Tensei. Did you hear that? A whole studio was formed just for this. I don't even know if that's even happened before. Anyways, the animation is awesome and is definitely reason enough just to go watch this. And finally, the music portion. I don't know what it is about anime that just play the soundtrack as the opening and blend it into the actual episodes, but it hit in ReZero and it hits here. You can feel that they were like, fuck out of here with that opening shit, we're making a goddamn masterpiece here. Here, just listen for yourself. You can tell that the studio cared about this project so much so that they went above and beyond to give us this in the best possible condition it could arrive in. Unless it was MAPPA. Even so, the adaptation we got from Mushoku Tensei was damn good, and I highly suggest it to anyone that has any taste. Just watch this masterpiece. The only problem I can see people having with this series is that it has a lot of pervy and questionable moments in it, but this is one of the few times where I can overlook it just cause the story is that damn good. And if you did like Mushoku Tensei, the only real isekai I can throw on this level is ReZero, just because it has an equally masterly written story. And it's less pervy as well if you prefer that. Hey guys, if you liked the video, consider subscribing and dropping a like down below. And let me know what you liked or disliked about the video in the comments. And consider following me on Twitch. I try to stream at least a couple times a week, but if I'm going to be making these videos, it might be a little less. But yeah, that's all for me guys. Later.